All right, good morning everybody, whoever's there. So today, because of where we are in our life right now, I thought it would be helpful for us to have a grounding practice. And the grounding practice really is rooted in, no pun intended with the word, our first chakra. Our first chakra is called Muladhara chakra. And I'll just show this picture here on Facebook Live, and then I'll show it up here on Instagram. So this is really what the yantra looks like, and you can see that, I'm sorry that this is a little faded. I probably should have done it a little darker. But it's interesting because there's this triangle going downward, and that's really actually the movement of prana, which is called apana. Apana is a downward movement. When you poop, it's apana. Okay, you get the picture. So anyway, that's really when you're grounding, you want things to be down, and sometimes you'll hear yoga teachers in classes say that if you keep your hands on your legs, palms facing down, that would be if you'd like to be more grounded versus if you turn your palms facing up. And so the interesting thing about this first chakra, which by the way, the prime color is red, and the bija mantra sound is lam, which comes all the way from the root. You could just try it, lam, 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 right? You get that. But the interesting thing about this is the whole gist of this chakra is getting your house in order, getting everything in order. So it starts with the first little lotus petal here is really getting yourself in order, checking yourself out, scanning yourself from your body, your mind, your spirit, and feeling if there's anything that's a little bit out of touch or not. The next one would be getting your relationships in order. So think about relationships you have with significant others, with your children, with your pets, with your workforce, and notice if there's anything going on there, because that has to do with the first chakra if things feel a little bit out of balance. And then the next one, the next petal, would be really about getting your house in order, your home in order. Think about it for a moment, whether you live in a physical house or a home, there's a big difference when you say, welcome to my home versus welcome to my house. It's sort of like, for those of you who have children that have gone to college and you walk onto the college campus and you say, this is it, this is the place for me. It's the same thing when wherever you live, you do things to craft it into a home, something that's really special for you versus a house. And if that's not working and you've tried things, maybe there's a message there that it's time for you to move, or whether it's to another house or even to another state or country. And then the last one is really thinking about what you do and where you're going and how satisfied you are with that. So those are really the significance of the 4 different petals on this particular yantra, which is a symbol for this first chakra. And this first chakra, if you are depleted, let's say you're feeling completely frenetic and out of touch with everything, you can feel very anxious. We all feel that way. If you can get angry, let's say that you have too much grounding, that you don't move enough, right? You could be a little bit too materialistic. You could come off as greedy. So there is a fine balance here between the two. And this practice that we're about to do is just to try to bring us down to the ground. So let's make our way over to our mats. I admit I am bringing my coffee. I probably won't be able to drink too much of it. And let's go. So start by standing at the back of your mats and moving into what's called a prostration and using the 2 movements of prana. So prana again is your life force. There's prana with a capital P, and then there's the different movements of prana. And prana with the small P is the upward movement, your inhale. So try that. Turn your palms up and just inhale your arms all the way up towards your shoulders. And then turn your palms down and exhale, and that's your apana. You can bend your knees a little bit and feel that. Try that a couple times. Inhaling, and then turn your palms over, exhaling, inhaling, exhale. This time come all the way down until your knees hit the mat. Walk your arms all the way out onto your belly. Straighten your arms out in front of you, palms together, forehead on the earth, and then just breathe for a moment. You're in prostration. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then with your next inhale, lift your head, walk your hands all the way back to your knees, and stand back up to the top of your mat. One more time. Inhale, bring your palms up towards your shoulders, and then exhale, come all the way down into your prostration, walking all the way out, and pausing. Palms together, forehead on the earth. And as you pause, set your intention for your practice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Those of you who have downloaded the Spotify, feel free to turn your music on now, just for extra ambiance, extra grounding. And then slowly inhale, walk back onto all fours, bringing your hands, your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulders aligned, and a few rounds of cow-cat. Inhaling, exhale, round. Inhale, exhale, round. So inhale one last time, exhale, round. Inhale to a neutral spine, changing the breath pattern. As we exhale, we'll open our hearts up toward the sky and chant the word Lam. Lam. And then inhale, round your spine 2 more times. Exhale, Lam. Inhale, last one. Lam. Inhale and exhale, press into child's pose. So believe it or not, you will not experience one downward facing dog today. That may be joy to some of you. It's very possible to do a yoga practice without a downward facing dog. Moving into what's called Bhumi Namaskar. Bhumi symbolizes the earth. Earth is really the element for the first chakra, and this was created by my teacher, Shiva Rai. So with your inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. And some of you who practice with me may be surprised because this is not one of those really aggressive, sweaty practices, although you'll find that with your breath and with your movements, you will be warm in different ways. So bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and scoot your right foot out to the right a little, front knee over your ankle, and then shift your left knee back about another inch or 2, tucking your toes. With your next exhale, bend your elbows, shifting your chest toward the mat. So you will find with a grounding practice lots of things working your hips, forward bending, standing poses, things that are keeping you into the earth. If you wish, bring one forearm onto the mat and then the other, and just hang out for a couple breaths. Maybe inhale, shimmy forward a bit, exhale, shimmy back, inhale, shimmy forward, exhale, shimmy back. Keep breathing, feel the sensations and accept them. Unless, of course, you're in excruciating pain, then adjust yourself. Slowly with your inhale, press your hands into the mat if you had your forearms down. And now walk your hands to the left and bring your right knee down. So we're moving into Bekasana. Shift your lower legs back so that your ankles are right off of your knees. And bring your knees as wide as you can. Hands are under your shoulders. Please don't shoot the messenger. I know this is an intense asana right here. See what happens if you exhale, shift back a little bit. Shift your bottom back. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Waking up some things that may not have been woken up yet. Every part of your body needs to be woken up, whether it's through yoga or coffee. I'd say yoga. Slowly inhale, come forward, and then keep walking your hands around to the left. You're now going to the back of your mat, bringing your left foot forward, and your hands on the inside of your left foot, shifting your left foot toward the outside of the mat. And stay here. Breathe. Front knee over your ankle. Back toes tucked. And then if you wish, exhale, sink your forearms onto the mat. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Next inhale, press your hands into the mat. Shift your hands over to the right. Shifting back again into Bekasana. Feel what that's like. If you do this a few times, it may feel a little different. Exhale, shift back. Shift back. Breathe. Maybe this time, second round, bring your forearms onto the earth as you shift back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keeping your ankles aligned with your knees, flexing your feet behind you, breathing. Let your head go. And we continue. Inhale, come back up and shift yourself all the way back to the right. Stepping your right foot forward, giving you a nice break. Now shift your left hip right over your left knee or your left foot. And then, your left knee. And then slowly inhale, straighten your right leg and exhale, fold. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So what you don't want to do with a half split is sink your bottom back towards your back foot. That's why it's important to keep your knee right over your hip. Shifting your front foot forward if you can. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Breathing. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, walk yourself around to the left. Bekasana again, third time is a charm. Shifting maybe your forearms onto the earth now. Deep breath in, sinking your bottom back. Maybe you're going back a little further now. Letting your head relax. Slowly inhale, press your hands into the earth, coming back up, shifting back around to the back of your mat. Your left foot comes forward, framing your left foot, shifting your right hip back right over your knee. And then inhale, left foot comes forward, slide that left heel forward. Exhale, fold. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling the vibrations of your breath going through yourself. Enjoying the connection with the earth. With your next inhale, look up, and exhale, bring your left knee next to your right, pressing into child's pose for a moment. Forehead reaching toward the earth, arms stretching out in front of you. Inhaling back to all fours, tucking your toes. Exhale, chest and chin to the earth. Sliding onto your bellies. Bringing your forearms in front, elbows underneath your shoulders, tops of your feet inhaling up into Sphinx pose. Deep breath in, shoulders relax. Deep breath out. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let's chant Lam once. Lam. And then exhale, press back into child's pose again. Inhale, come back to all fours. Last round, step your left foot forward, still at the back of the mat. Breathing. And let's bend your right lower leg, lift it up, reach back for your foot. You may get it, you may not. Taking your left hand on top of your left thigh or your left forearm and breathe. Nice little quad stretch with a twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly exhale, release the foot, release your hands on the inside of your left foot, shift yourself around to the right. This time you'll be so happy, knees wide, bring your feet together and sit back on your feet. Hands on top of your legs and just breathe for a moment. I invite you to close your eyes. Next inhale, please open your eyes, and then exhale, bring your hands forward, releasing from the back of your heels, slide your legs apart, and then walk your hands all the way back to the front of the mat, right foot forward. Inhale, bring your right forearm onto your right thigh, bend your back leg, catch your foot, nice little quad stretch with a twist. Breathe. Shoulders relax. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And then slowly exhale. Release. And bring your hands down. Bring your right knee next to your left. Exhale into child's pose. Notice how everything is getting closer to the earth. Slowly slide all the way through onto your belly. And this time, bring your arms by your side, bringing your palms facing up. So the back of your hands are on the mat, squeezing your legs together. Inhale, lift your chest. Stay there for the exhale. And then inhale, lift your thighs. Deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, release. One hand on top of the other, forehead on top of your hands. Take a pause. With your next inhale, come up into a cobra. Exhale to all fours. And then inhale, step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Hold on and fold into your forward bend on the exhale. Either holding on to your opposite elbows or pressing those hands into the earth. Breathe. Slowly inhale, come all the way up. Arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Moving on. Pressing down on your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left leg up and cross your left thigh over your right. Single or double wrapping. Sinking down. Inhale, your arms up in front of you, bringing your right elbow on top of your left. Single or double wrapping again, or giving yourself a hug. Eagle. Breathe. Feel the balance, feel how grounded you are. And again, what we're doing with this first chakra, we are trying to balance. Not too much, not too little. Slowly inhale, come up. Exhale, unwind into warrior two. So feel your feet, the heaviness of your feet. Work the outer edge of that back elbow, your back foot. Deep breath in, stretching your arms. Exhale, peaceful warrior. So back arm is on back thigh, front arm overhead. Inhale, back warrior two. Exhale, front forearm onto front thigh, back arm overhead. Breathing. Inhale, come back, warrior two as you straighten your front leg. Stretch your right arm forward. Exhale into simple Trikonasana triangle. Top arm up to the sky, or feel free to wrap your arm around your back. Looking up if that's available to you. Breathing. Feel your right hip tucking under towards your left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then slowly exhale. Look down at your right foot, bending your front knee. If you have a block handy or a book, feel free to use it. Bringing your right hand to the outside of your right foot, about 6 inches, slide in, inhale up, half moon. Flexing the foot, stacking your hips, and again, you can have your top arm wherever you want it to be. Try not to ground your right hand down as much as you ground your right foot. Breathe. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale, transition, warrior two. All the core work we've been doing in core and more helps here. Slowly now pivot so your feet are in a wide straddle. Pigeon-toeing your feet a bit. Hands to your waist. Take an inhale. Give yourself a little back bend. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Fingers align with your toes. Wrists are under your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, head toward the earth. Inhale, half lift. Take an exhale. Inhale your hands to your waist. Take an exhale. Pivot your left foot toward the back of the mat. Inhale to your warrior two. And then exhale, step to the new front of your mat, which is the back of your mat. Moving into eagle on the other side. Press down on your left foot. Inhale the right foot up. Wrap it around. Inhale your arms up. Left elbow over right. Again, give yourself a hug or single or double wrap and breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, take flight. Release into warrior two. Breathing, again, feeling how rooted you can be and how that lightens your upper body. Exhale, back arm onto back thigh, front arm overhead. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, forearm on your front leg, back arm overhead. Breathing. Inhale, back to warrior two, transitioning to straighten your front leg. Extending that left arm forward. Exhale. Trikonasana again. Whatever arm position feels good to you. Deep breath in, gazing up if, again, your neck feels okay with that. Deep breath out. Next exhale, bend your front leg, shift your left hand now, 6 inches in front and to the left of your foot. Inhale, lift your back leg up, half moon. Deep breath in, Ardha Chandrasana, deep breath out. Deep breath in, flexing that top foot. Breathe. And then slowly exhale back to your warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands on either side of your front foot and step back into child's pose. Inhale, come forward onto all fours. Step your left foot forward so you're still at the back of the mat. Breathing. Moving into Ardha Hanumanasana, second time now on this leg. So again, you want your right knee and right hip aligned. Inhale, straighten the foot, slide the heel. Exhale, fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then inhale, come up. Bring your hands to the outside of your left leg. Give yourself a little twist. Excuse my back. Breathing. And inhale, come forward, sliding your left foot back and then over to the right, moving into pigeon. So if you know that with pigeon you need a blanket, feel free to put something under there or a block. You can also, with your left foot, keep it as far forward or as far back as you want. So just do a little rhythmic pigeon here. Inhale and opening your chest. Exhale, bending your arms and folding forward. And then inhale and gathering your energy, come up. And exhale, fold. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, chant Lam on your way down as we stay down. Lam. slide your hands forward and just pause for a few breaths. Slowly inhale, come up. One more variation, it's an option for those who choose. Another quad opener. Inhale, bend your right foot, catch your foot with your hand, and just pull your foot in towards you. Breathe, twisting to the right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly exhale, release. Slide your left leg next to your right, and then exhale, come all the way down. Reaching for your feet with your hands. Moving into bow. Inhale, lift your chest and your thighs. 3 breaths here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then slowly lower all the way down and pause. Inhale, lift your head, and on your exhale, roll onto your back. Roll onto your back. Pausing for a moment. Moment more. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Stay there for the exhale. Inhale, rock up. And swing your left leg around behind you. Come up and plant your right foot in the front of the mat. Left knee and hip are aligned. Inhale, straighten your leg forward. Exhale, fold into Ardha Hanumanasana on this side. We're winding down. You are all doing so well. And my guess is feeling much more grounded than when you tuned in the beginning. Breathing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your head, and then bring your left hand to the right side. Give yourself a gentle twist. Inhale, come back. Plant your right foot and then slide it over to the left, moving into pigeon on the final side. So one thing I like to do, I neglected to mention on the other side, is I like to tuck my back toes to start to make sure that I am really on the center of my back leg and I feel the energy, and then I flip my toes over. Coming forward, the same thing that we did with a little rhythmic undulation. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, folding forward. Gathering your energy. Inhale, come up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Last one, chanting Lam, Lam. And then just make your way, stretching your arms forward, forehead to the earth, and pause. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Oh, I almost forgot the quad thing. Inhale, bend your back leg, catch your foot. Give yourself a little twist. And a quad stretch. Pulling that heel in towards your bottom. Breathe. So different than trying to do a full pigeon right now, very different. Slowly exhale. Inhale, come up and slide your right knee next to your left, tuck your toes. Moving into camel, we are really on the home stretch now. Inhale, your left arm up and over, reaching for your lower back or your heel. Next inhale, right arm up and over, reaching again. Take an inhale, exhale, breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, untuck your toes, sit back for a moment. Pausing, palms facing down. And then slide off to one side, bringing the soles of your feet together. Sitting up tall. Take a deep breath in, Baddha Konasana. Exhale, fold forward, feeling what's rooted. Letting go, surrender, breathe. Inhaling, coming up, straightening your legs out in front. Final forward bend. Breathe in, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Relax into this. Flexing your feet. Lengthening your spine. Feel the connection of the entire back of your legs into the earth. Take nourishment from that. Inhale, come up, and then scooch forward a little bit. Make your way onto your back. If you have a block, you can put the block under your sacrum. It's not mandatory. Inhale, straighten your legs up to the sky. If you'd like to move over and put your legs up the wall, same thing. Viparini Karana. Let your palms face down on the earth and just pause. Let this grounding practice become absorbed all over. You may stay here or feel free to remove a block, lower your legs, and transition yourself into Shavasana. Breathing. Let your breath go deeper and deeper and deeper. Let the words of this poem by Joy Harjo sink in. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. You are evidence of her life, and her mother's and hers. Remember your father. He is your life also. Remember the earth, whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, animal life, who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them. Listen to them. They are alive poems. Remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you are all people and all people are you. Remember you are this universe and this universe is you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is that life is. Remember. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to find some gentle movement in your body. Maybe inhale your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a hug. Then make your way onto your right side. Pause. With your next few breaths, make your way back to a comfortable seat at the front of your mat. Maybe keep your eyes closed. Let your hands rest, palms down, on your lap, on your legs. And remember, the first chakra is getting things in order. And hopefully this practice helped to do that a little bit today. Getting things in order with your whole self, getting things in order with your home versus house, getting things in order with relationships, having the right balance, getting things in order with what you are doing, where you are doing it. Notice if you're satisfied or not. Let's inhale our hands together in front of our hearts. Take a deep breath in, and I wish you all namaste, and thank you for practicing. If anyone wants to make a donation to Newark Yoga Movement on Venmo, it's at Newark Yoga -movement. Again, these are free classes. These are what we need right now, and if you do, that's great. It will help us with the children when we get back into the schools. Okay, until next time. Oh, that reminds me, the next Core and More is on Sunday. I'm changing the time to noon. 8:30 was a little bit early for a lot of people. So that's where we are. Have a great day, everybody. Take care and stay in touch. Bye.